Hello, this is Natsuya, and today we have a character profile again, and today I wanted to focus on Jazz. He is a hacker informant, and he is also the leader of the Soul Deep Jet Jockey Underground, which is basically a bunch of elite hackers who are kind of like freelance pilots, and they dive into the grydscaen in virtual reality and basically navigate that as if they are in-game jacked in with the world around them, and they are virtual cowboys that can basically rule the digital world. And so Jazz is the leader, and he actually has his headquarters in the Soul Deep, and hopefully real soon we're gonna get to see what that looks like. It's actually a retooled parking garage, and on the bottom level it's got all this graffiti. It's kind of really cool. I can see it in my head. Yeah, I really want to see what that looks like. But yeah, Jazz is a refugee. He fled the Atlantia Federation, who was literally purging people of certain experience. And Jazz, after they just indiscriminately killed his family, he fled across the desert to the Pacific territories to find freedom, and his whole purpose for being is to get revenge for the murder of his wife and young son. And so that is literally what drives everything he does, and that is why he is a hacker informant. So he works for the black market as well as for the government and the spy faction, and he will pit whoever he needs against whoever in order to get the intel he needs to get back at the Atlantia Federation that he left, that is responsible for destroying his life. So yeah, he is a beast, and he is completely unstoppable, and that is what he does. He's telekinetic. He is also straight edge. He has a bunch of cybernetic implants that help him when he is navigating, diving into the grydscaen. He is one of the best controller rig operators literally in the echelons. He is known for that. He is a spy, a double agent. He's 25, and he is one of the only hackers that the indigenous black market hacker Jester has not taken his head off or threatened him. They have a certain level of respect. Both Jazz and Jester, they are kind of at the edges of the black market because they do not fit in, but they have forged their own lane, and they are definitely someone that you don't mess with if you're in their backyard. Jazz does work with Wraith, who is a dealer who will literally can get you anything on the black market at all, smuggled from wherever. Wraith does provide information about what's happening on the streets to Jazz, but Jazz is basically pitting the government against anybody else by any means necessary to get what he needs. He does it with style, he does it with class, and he is literally the best rig operator there is in the hacker underground, and you don't mess with him. And that is why his intel is top requested by pretty much anyone. He is the most trusted informant because he is neutral. He will screw whoever for the highest price based on what the operative word of the day is and what you can get him so that he can fulfill his mission. And so he does have a beef with the government, any government, for oppression of psychics. But his mission is higher, his mission is bigger, it's divine, it is revenge, and it is noble, and Jazz is a beacon of light.